Welcome everyone to today's Triple P topic, parenting during COVID-19. Now, parents and caregivers, we all play a very central role in how our children and our teens will experience the challenging situations such as COVID-19. So this means that the more that we can do as parents and caregivers to focus on the positive things, like taking care of ourselves and the needs of our family first, the more likely we're going to build our children's resilience and that our family is going to thrive during this challenging time. Now, with this in mind, we'd like to share one of 10 positive parenting strategies that have been developed by Dr. Matt Sanders, the founder of Triple P International, and psychologist Dr. Vanessa Coulomb, who is an expert in helping families manage well during and after disasters. So this is specifically put together with COVID-19 in mind. Now, COVID-19 represents a challenge to families around the world that's unlike anything that we have ever experienced. Now, most of us as parents, when we're confronted with a highly stressful situation such as this, we have a basic concern for the welfare and the safety of our children and our family. To care for our children effectively, we as parents also need to remember to take care of ourselves. So as parents, we can be feeling a very wide range of uncomfortable emotions, such as anger, anxiety, and sadness, as many others too, as well as other uncertainties about what to do and how to cope during this time. So these feelings are very normal and expected during a situation like this. So it's really important for us to remember and to remind our children that our communities are working together to keep people safe during this time. My name is Trisha Lightfoot, and today I want to talk to you about an important strategy that focuses on making sure that your children know that you are ready to talk. So most of our children are not going to be as preoccupied or concerned about COVID-19 like many of us adults are. However, it is very important for us to remind our children and to let them know that they can come and openly talk with us about any questions or concerns that they might have that do revolve around COVID-19, quarantine, or e-learning. So how do we talk about COVID-19 with our kids? First off, we just start by letting them know that we're available, telling them something simply as, hey, if you ever want to talk about what's going on with COVID-19, e-learning or staying at home, why we can't go see grandma, whatever, you can always come and ask me questions. We'll talk about it, we'll figure it out. Like, come tell me what's bugging you if something's bugging you. Just go and tell them, let them know, verbalize to them that you are available. We can't assume that our children know. Like, they're not going to grab this through osmosis, just assuming that they can come talk to us. Sometimes we just need to be extra verbal with them and let them know and just be point blank, like, hey, come and talk to me. If you've got an issue about it, we'll do this together. We're a team. We're a family. So give them that heads up. Go ahead and also let them take the lead in the conversation about how long or how short the conversation could be. All right, so they're going to test the waters. Sometimes the information that you share, in truth, could be a lot for their brain to handle. So the conversation might be a little shorter than what you would hope it to be. And that's okay. We want to make sure that we have realistic expectations about a good conversation that our child has about COVID-19 with us. As parents, we also want to watch for signs of distress or behavioral changes. So these are going to be clues for us to notice if something might be bothering them inside, internally. So a child who might have been clingy when they were younger, who have all of a sudden become more clingy when they haven't been clingy in a while, that could be a little warning flag flying for you to be like, something might be bugging them. Maybe a child who has all of a sudden shown signs of aggression where they've never been aggressive or super angry before. Good warning flags for us as parents to pay attention to go to them later and ask them, like, hey, is there anything bothering you today that you'd like to talk about? Or some other way of bringing up the topic of conversation. We also want to make sure that when our children are talking with us about COVID-19, or anything really, we want to actively be listening. So we're giving them all of our attention. We're looking at them. We're paying attention to what they're saying, maybe even getting down at eye level to have the conversation with them. And having that eye contact can be really empowering. Also, we want to maybe summarize what they're telling us when they're done talking to make sure that we're hearing it correctly and to demonstrate that we have heard them and we were truly listening to them. When they do share about their feelings, we need to make sure that we reassure them and let them know that it's okay to be feeling what they are feeling. Feelings are feelings and feelings are okay. We want to help our children find healthy ways to express these emotions though. So figure out what works for your child. Is it drawing? Is it coloring? Is it writing? Is it playing with their cars? Is it having their Barbie dolls or teddy bears talking to each other about COVID-19 or not getting to go to grandma's house or have the birthday party? Like, how does your child express their emotions? Encourage that creativity and imaginative play if that is helpful for them to process their emotions. We also want to make sure that we can reassure our children that people all around the world are working to find and develop helpful medicines for COVID-19. So again, letting your child know that it's a worldwide team effort, that we're all striving towards this one goal of finding a cure or a medicine of any kind for COVID-19. One last tip here about when talking with our children about COVID-19 is to make sure that we're careful. We want to be careful about how much we share with them. Because again, we don't want to accidentally increase or create fear or distress within our child. So this is why we follow our child's lead within the conversation. This is why if the child cuts the conversation off and they walk away after maybe having one question answered, we let the topic go, because we want to make sure that we're not accidentally setting them up to be fearful of something they don't need to fear, because the burden, the responsibility of keeping the family safe lies with us as parents. So we want to help our children have a healthy perspective during COVID-19. So if you have any questions or if you'd like any additional parenting support after watching this really brief video, I'd encourage you to go ahead and like us on Facebook to get regular parenting tips. You can also join us on our Zoom parenting support groups that happens on Thursdays. Lots of fun. You can email us at info@elkhartcounty.org to get the Zoom link. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for short and full length parent webinars, or you can call our bilingual phone line at 574-226-0160 to talk to one of us about other parenting support options that could be available to you. Thanks so much for joining me today.